Prepping to live in my Honda... Wait.
I did a thing. I had every intention of taking my 2012 Honda Fit out west. We are talking coast to coast, Atlantic to Pacific. And I'll be real, I kind of got the feeling that around Texas I would probably have to take her into the shop. Here's when things changed. So I went home for Thanksgiving, and my parents were expressing some concerns, which I feel is natural. And when they brought up some really good points, I kind of started freaking out because buying a new car was not in the plans. Part of it came down to having money. Part of it came down to I just didn't want to do anything extra. I already started plans for being in this, and there was going to be no build out for it. Not to mention, it is not realistic for me to be having two cars. I don't know anything about selling cars, and I figured I could get more mileage out of my Honda Fit rather than sell and get a low rate. My stepdad offered to buy it. Needs a basic in-town car. Okay, so that's one problem fixed. And it was getting the van. And you know what finally did it? I had a dream. I had a dream about that van. I'm familiar with van build-outs, but most of them are huge vans, and I didn't want that. I don't feel comfortable driving a car that big. As you can see, this is the size of a minivan. After I had the dream, I started to research things that I saw in the dream, and I found Dodge Ram Promaster City Tradesman. Such a long name for such a small van. Wouldn't you know, they had one in my city that I could test drive the next day. I was not planning on buying this car. I did not feel pressured to buy this car at all. And then I test drove the car. And it was really great. And I bought the car. Another plus with this is I have all kinds of warranties on engines and transmissions, and yes, it's more expensive long term, but I've got so much on this car that if something goes wrong, I even have up to $100 a night for a hotel fee. This was also significantly cheaper than minivans because I did look into those. And so I would like to officially introduce Vanathan Dade. There's a lot to do before I can live in them. And I have no idea what I'm doing. Doesn't that sound fun? So yeah, this channel is about to take a new direction, but I'm really excited about it. So follow along. Or don't. But I'm gonna have a good time regardless. Okay, goodbye now. Goodbye. Play safe.